Welcome back in. It's the Kellner Contracting postgame report. A winning postgame report as Campbellsville defeats Cumberland here tonight at Lebanon, Tennessee, 31-21. Head coach Perry Thomas steps in. Coach, congratulations on this one. My oh my, your team gave Cumberland so many opportunities. You came out and got this thing in the end. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm so excited for our guys. We told them we need to win 4 straight. And this is the first one. We got it done, and we're a team right now that just we lose ugly, we win ugly. So I'd rather be on the winning ugly side than the losing ugly side. So I'm very proud of our guys. We when we don't turn the ball over, we're pretty good. I mean, defensively, we came out and I thought we got after them early and set the tone. They had to block extra point or field goal for a touchdown, but other than that, I thought our kicking game was really solid. We had a late fumble on the punt return, but we was really solid in our kicking game. Came up with a couple of blocks and some forces, and then offensively we moved the ball at will when we didn't turn it over. So I was very proud of our guys. They stepped up, and, in an intimate territory, in a night atmosphere, and came off with a hard-fought win.
First 3 possessions wind up with points tonight. It looked like this might be a runaway in the early moments, at least for us here in the booth. I'm sure not for you on the field, but 17-0 just out of the gate at the end of the first quarter.
Well, I felt like that, at that time we actually felt like we could, extend that lead and take off in this game if we didn't turn it over. And that was our whole thinking, as coaching staff when we was communicating on the sidelines. As long as we secured the ball, we didn't feel like they would stop us consistently. And what happened is once, we start turning it over a little bit, they start getting a little momentum. They start getting a little rhythm. And fortunately, we were playing good defense, and that was able to, keep them from winning this game.
24-7 was the score when after the field goal was blocked. We turned for the touchdown. Still looked like you had a commanding edge, and then the turnover late in the closing moments of the second quarter. It's 24-14 at halftime. It puts a whole different look at it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was huge. That interception right there gave him the scoring territory, and then that quarterback, we talked about him before, the Hunter kid. He's just got a strong arm, not the most efficient, but he's very strong arm, and he's got athletic legs, and he just threw a deep ball on us, and the corner guy, receiver got behind the corner a little bit, and made a great play right before the half. But now they're getting the ball first coming out after halftime, so you going in on your heels, and you have to really address that with the guys and tell them we got to get some stops.
I thought that's where your defense came through tonight there early in the third quarter. It wound up being a scoreless third quarter, but a good start defensively in that third quarter to kind of get the momentum maybe leveled out some after the strong finish to the second quarter.
Yeah, I thought defense came up with a few good drive stoppers tonight. Even when they moved the ball a few times, we was able to put the fire out and not let them get in the end zone. I thought we played really physical on defense. I thought in the box, against a power option team, very, they look very similar to the University of Cumberland a few years back and what they used to do with the option game and the power option stuff. And I thought we played very physical against them in the box, and that limited a little bit of what they wanted to do. They called us on the pitch a couple of times and called us with some passes, but I thought overall defensively we played a heck of a game.
David Bennett with a blocked punt, and then Braden Russell with a blocked field goal for you.
Yeah, I mean, it was huge right there, and anytime you're keeping them from getting points, that's big. So that didn't balance per se their return for a touchdown off the blocked field goal, but it helps. And we blew some opportunities. First half we scored a touchdown that's called back for a hold and wound up getting a field goal. We get down on from what we could tell, the 1 foot, 2 foot line, and we can't punch it in. And I mean, we blew some scoring opportunities tonight, but at the same time, the guys fought hard, and for them to get a victory like this has to give us a little momentum going into the off week where we can heal up a little bit and then start getting ready for Georgetown.
Kenan Young with a big first half. B.J. Pelt with a big finish for you this evening.
Huge. I was over there running with him. I couldn't run, but my arms were running with him. And that was just huge right there because, they still had an opportunity. Yes. And not necessarily to win the game, but just to get in field goal range. And that's my thinking. I'm not thinking they're going to punch one in. I'm thinking we don't even want to get down around that 25 or 30-yard line and kick a field goal. So that was huge right there. He got the pick. We was in a 2-deep coverage that could turn into quarters.
Right.
And he was able to get the pick, stepped underneath the guy, got the pick, and was able to get in for the TD. And, BJ's pretty good at intercepting the football.
He is. That was number 11 in his career.
Wow, that's awesome.
In a season and a half, by the way. How big is this win tonight heading into an open date ahead of going to Georgetown in 2 weeks?
Well, I mean, I think it's huge because you don't want to go in there off of a loss into this open date because then, you know, you start looking at what are the guys playing for other than pride. Now, pride is the biggest thing they need to be playing for, you know, the pride of the program. But right now, we still have the opportunity to finish as co-champions in this division. I mean, there's a scenario that works. And so we need to continue to battle. So getting this win, and like we told them, this is a must-win. We must get this victory. So now we can go home, and we're still going to go to work. I mean, we have work to do, but we can heal up a little bit. Hopefully get some guys healthy. Who got banged up a little bit tonight, and get some Christian Young back and those guys, and then get ready for that last 3-game haul, and you know, give ourselves an opportunity to maximize this season, whatever that maximizing is.
Well, fantastic. Your team is now 2-1 in the Bluegrass Division,
Right.
with South Conference 3-4 in all games, and so momentum heading into this open day.
Yeah, I mean, and it'd be a nice ride home, you know, and those guys will get to go into this break feeling a little better about themselves, and you know, they understand that they've worked hard this year, and it hasn't been as pretty and as clean as we'd like it to be. But you know, those guys come to grind every week, and I'm proud of them, and I'm proud of them for getting that victory tonight.
They play hard for you, Coach. You
Yes.
have a safe trip home. We'll look forward to seeing you here in a couple of weeks.
Most certainly, thank you.
Head coach Barry Thomas and his Tigers winning tonight 31-21 at Lebanon, Tennessee over the Cumberland Phoenix. We'll talk more about this game in just a moment as we tell you that you're following the Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.